Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the RG35xxsp. Nice clamshell. We'll take a look. I have opened it and had it out of the box and played with it a little bit, so I'll just kind of do a false opening here. So box again, it's got the nice silver inlay. Quite a bit heavy though. Pretty plain box, comes in 3 colors. Turn it so we can see it. It is silver, gray, blue transparent, and black transparent. I got the blue transparent, and that's that. So we'll open this up. I did not get the big card with this because it's the same card as would have came with the 35xx Plus, so I put that card in here. So there is an Anbernic card in here with a lot of games on it. So there's a device. So basic box, holder, your charge cable, your wipes to put your screen protector on, which I will do later, and then your manual, which if you're new is quite handy. Gives you your hotkeys and stuff like that. I will put the screen protector on later. Okay, so the device. One thing I did notice about this device is it is husky. It's way more husky than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's got some weight to it, like compared to what do we got here? We got the 35xx Plus. I think this might be the 24. You know, this a little bit heavier. Okay, let's have a little walkabout. So nothing on the top. On the back we have our R1, R2, L1, L2. We have our OTG and our USB port. We have our mini HDMI out. On the other side we have our reset button and our power button. On the other side we have our volume rocker, and on the bottom of course we have our 2 cards, TF1, TF2, and our headphone jack. On the back, I'll zoom in here because of the blue, you're not going to be able to see it. We have our model, RG35xxsp, the battery, 3300 milliohms. Okay, so we'll zoom out so maybe we can see the. So we've got the buttons, the 2 interfaces. We have our volume, and we have our power. Okay, so that's square. It's weird. It's not fitting in the monitor properly. Okay, let's open her up. Okay, so that flips open, quite neat, and all the way open. Okay, so I'll just open this a bit here. So the buttons, we got our D-pad. It's kind of a concave D-pad, but it feels okay. It is kind of clicky. We got our A, B, and X and Y button. Can you hear them if they're clicky? Those are the X, Y buttons. This is the D-pad. Okay, and then so I'm thinking all the buttons are kind of clicky, but they respond nicely. Okay, so we have our start, our select, our menu there. Okay, so that's the walkabout. Let's turn it on and see what we do from there. Okay, time to power it on. Always nice when it turns on. So it doesn't take too long to power up. We've had this chip in a lot of devices. This is, I do believe, the N700. So, hope I got that right. There's so many lately. And with the cube coming out. Okay, so operating system. We've seen this before. We have our game room where we go in. We can pick our TF1 or TF2 card. I always play with the 2. So it shows all our systems. PSP, PS1, Vertical Arcade, Capcom 1 and 2 and 3, Neo Geo, Final Burn Alpha, MAME, Game Boy Advanced, NES, Super NES, Super Mega System, Mega Drive, Sega 3D, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, PC Engine, NGPC Game, handheld, Game Gear, and Wonders 1. Okay, so those are all the systems that are here. So here we have our, this is just the, I always mostly play out of here, bigger, see all the systems, got some ports in there, all of these will play. It's always neat playing Wolfenstein. I played Wolfenstein on a 386 when they first came out, so playing Wolfenstein on this is kind of cool. So here we have our favorites, none in there. We have our recent, so you can see I played a little bit. Your search, just put in the name and list it down the side. These are the apps, so you got your music, your video, your books, file manager, which you don't want to mess with, apps, and your export. So if you want to have some music with you when you go on the go, just put some music on your card. Watch videos on here. It is a pretty small screen. Books, tiny. And then we have our settings. We have our system info. So our firmware is 2024-05-11. And it just shows everything in here. Screen lock, I have it off a lock screen in 1 minute. Background lighting, I have it 4. Then you have your I/O test, your date and time, which I haven't bothered to set. Language, lots of language, RetroArch settings, network settings. My network is set, so I am online. Icon settings, background settings, button sound, I turn that off because that is really annoying. Custom buttons, clearing the record, so that would be clearing your recent or your history. Reboot, and then your shut off. So that is the walk around the software. Thought we'd play a few games. Let's see how it plays, and I'll come back and give you some final thoughts. Okay, so let's play some games here. We'll start this one off on DreamCast. See, this is why I like to do this here on this. It always, sometimes it has it clear, sometimes it doesn't. See, no picture. Okay, final thoughts on the RG35XXsp. I'm actually quite surprised with it. It holds quite well in the hand. The screen is really nice. The buttons are clicky, but they work really well. The size, that it's just something to do with the weight. It just feels really good in your hands, and you gotta like the fact that it closes up, and you don't need a screen protector. I guess you need a screen protector when it's open, but you know, when it's in your pocket, it's in your bag, the screen isn't open, it's going to be closed, it's going to be in your pocket, in your knapsack. The screen should never get hurt. Some really nice things just about the stuff that came out of the box with this. The games. As you saw, hopefully I left them in the video. There's nice bezels on the arcade ones. There's on the Game Boy, there's the bezels. There's nice bezels. They've put some time into that. I tried to play some different games. It played everything really well, other than the clicky buttons. And I think there's a way to fix that by either adjusting the buttons or putting different buttons in. But the clicky buttons, the screen is nice. The games are good. Out of the box, this is a winner. Like, you close it up, you throw it in your knapsack, and you don't got to worry about it. It's bulletproof for your kids, unless they stamp on it. Out of the box, it plays really good. It looks good. It's heavy. It's not like a toy. And that's the one thing that some of them feel like. They feel like toys. And this one has got some weight to it. So out of the box, this plays really nice. I'm really impressed with it, as you can tell by my enthusiasm in my talking. This one is a definite winner for me, and this is what's going to be coming with me on my holidays this summer and in the RV. The Anbernic RG35XXsp. I've got the system card that has 5,000 games, and then the bigger card, 256 gig, I do believe I put in here. It has another 10,000 games on it. Sorry, 128 gigabyte. This is all you're ever going to need when you go out anywhere with you, like when you travel or you do anything. It's a no-brainer. This one, I know I say that to everyone, but I look at them as is right out of the box. Like, I don't have 25 other handhelds. This is the only one I have. And this one, it's nice and hefty. You know, the buttons rattle a bit. It's clicky, and I keep going back to the clicky buttons because that's the only thing I can find wrong with the Anbernic RG35XXsp. Hopefully this will be a quick little video. I'm trying to keep them around 10 minutes now instead of going to the 30-40 minutes. Trying to keep them short. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.